Oh snap, dude, is it really just that easy? Huh. You know, I surprise myself with how easy it is just to start streaming. Every time, man. Every time. Well, there we go then. This should be fine. Should be zero issues with today. Yep, look at that. Streaming? Problem. It's fantastic. Alright. So we just wait for someone to come into chat, say what's poppin', and then we're good to go. So yes, we are back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Hopefully this time with less crashing. I've tested it. I've done everything I could to make sure it doesn't crash. From what I've seen at the specific spot we were at, I haven't got it to crash yet. So hoping that we are a-okay in that department. I mean, there's not much more I can do that I haven't already done. I have gone to the work and replicated the poem to the best of my abilities. Hey, what's poppin'? Yes, hello. But yeah, I believe I've replicated everything as closely as I could to the original save before the crash. I even have the save right here where the game crashed the first time. So that's a good start. Ah, see, look. Perfect. Alright, this is looking good. See, now if I push the settings, it doesn't crash the game. Now I push the load, it also doesn't crash. Save. See? No crashes this time around. So, it's a good start. So, I guess we just kind of go from the top down. I mean, I don't really have a particular girl I'm that focused on, since that really hasn't been the main focus of the game thus far. I mean, the poem I know the poem kind of selected what girl you hung out with before the choice here. But I made sure to have everything as original as I could get it. And I'd see if I can try and remember these voices. Oh dear, the voices. How bad could it be, right? I'm definitely the most comfortable sharing it with Sayuri first. So let's just go ahead and do that then. She's my good friend after all. I mean, I wouldn't say good friend. You kind of like, for who knows how long, you just kind of been avoiding her. Not walking to school with her, not walking back from school with her. I mean, you're not really all that good of friends, but whatever. You know what I mean. Da 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 da. Oh goodness. This is so good, Dark Sonic. Oh, thank you. I tried my best. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. No, definitely terrible writer. Sayuri. You must be seriously overreacting. This is a pile of trash. I'm not a good writer at all. Terrible. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, most writers don't. If you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. I mean, I guess that's a compromise. I guess? Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? I mean, we're supposed to be friends after all. You did kind of try to button in her shirt the last scene. Dudes, welcome to the Crash Club. With only the finest quality streams here from me. That's what you get. Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's Dark Sonic's poem. Oh, no poems from me. Absolutely not. And it makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I was just clicking a bunch of random buttons. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay, that's going a little too far. You're so weird, Sayori. I know, right? I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing right in front of you in the club room. But, you know. Of course. Very passionate buttons where I spammed through them several times in a row, tried to get it not to crash again. Very passionate button pressing. I'm not really into it yet. That doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Dark Sonic. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Well, trying new things like this for other people? Something only a real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Hey, you know, sometimes it's worth it. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Oh yeah. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Oh, if you say so, Sayori. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't really... I'm really bad at this. Well, it can't be any worse than my poem. We'll see about that. Let's see. Dear sunshine, may you glow through my blinds in the morning. This may feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Give me rub the sleepy from my eye. Are you asking me, come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Now that's passion. You don't get much more passionate than that. I read it. I'm clicking. Thank you. Sayori? This is just a guess. But... do wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. I at least wrote it the night before. Don't be mean. I still tried my best, and that's all that matters. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. That's the nicest or meanest compliment you could say. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Of course you did. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Well, that went pretty well. Who should I mean, I'm just going down the line. Natsuki, she seems pretty good, honestly. I always enjoy a good tsundere. What is it? You gotta tell me. Is it bad? Well, about what I expected from someone like you. Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, It's not cute enough for your taste. Oh, well, that was my line. Oops. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I mean, it really depends on the situation. I mean, sometimes I might say yes to this question. I'll pass. But this is not the time for that. Heh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. See, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. That's about it. Oh man, this poem's trash. This is like trash tier right here, man. Like I'm trying to see the rhyming scheme here, and I'm not really seeing it. Like, dude, yeah. I mean, not all poems have to rhyme, but with this style poem here, it should at least have some sort of a rhyming scheme with the kind of theme they're going for here. I'm just saying, I'm no poetry expert, of course. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. How did she knew? She knew I had complaints. It meant to be. I like it. Perfect lie. She'll never see right through us. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so conceived that I wouldn't like it? Well, because. Hey, what's up, man? Virtual sounds from Japan himself. Well, he's in Japan. Not from Japan, but close enough. Finding the waifus. Everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Very solid point, me. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah? Like in this, I mean, I don't know if this poem is very hard-hitting, but sure. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Hey, what's up, UK Beast? Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. You see, the wordplay, where was the rhyming scheme in this wordplay? Wasn't there. Yeah, the rhyme at the end. Is that really what... Yeah, it's on Steam. It's in this thing's in quite a few places. I guess she did the whole terrible rhyming scheme on purpose, but not my style, I suppose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did... I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Jeez. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I mean, you seem to know some of your stuff here, so I kind of expected it, I guess. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Good idea. Get on her good side. She's a feisty one. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good man, good man. Told you, man, this guy is smooth. He's an operator. He knows what to say. Alright. Yuri time. Oh wait, that's not right. Close enough. Yuri stares at my poem. Uh-oh. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. That's right. Get on the good side, then get on that lewd side. It's all part of the plan. I'm all about that. Um, it's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Well, I mean, it's probably not his first time writing a poem. I mean, he's in high school now. I would expect that at some point he would have had to write a poem at some point in his life. Yeah, what the heck? What kind of school is this? Writing poem for years before I entered high school. Come on now. Well, why do you ask? Huh. Cool. That's pretty cool, man. I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. No, don't do that. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Oh no. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. You don't say. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Oh man. They found me. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Yes, it does have it as a psychological horror. It does. And it warns you before you even start playing the game that this might not be suitable for everybody. It says it right there, right when you start the game. So I already know there's dark stuff. To what the extent the dark stuff goes, I'm not exactly sure. Well, hey now, Echo Power first person shooter, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. Gotta hit those targets, man. In other words, they pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh, no stammering. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, Rick. That's the extent of my stammering ability. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different styles and techniques that go into even writing even a single poem. Jeez, a simple. Wow, what a quality 10 out of 10 best line reading of the game thus far. Not just finding them, but building them. Getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, I would hope so. That's the whole point of a club. I don't know, is to grow, learn about the subject you're doing. Dude, I'm not rushing to the loot lines. They're just coming. And yeah, looting is the best solution, honestly. It never goes wrong. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. She likes cute things. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. It's fine. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Oh dear. I'm afraid of this poem, honestly. This might be dangerous. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Very mindful. Oh geez. Well, I appreciate the support of coming out at 3 a.m. to watch an idiot do horrible voice acting for girls as I try and read this story. Thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate it. Okay, now let's see if I can actually read this. Ghost, under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Well, that has some pretty deep meaning in there. That's probably, of all the poems thus far, this one's actually, like, pretty well good. Like, this is nice. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That's something you'd see, like, in school. Or, well, people trying to be cool in school, trying to write, like, that, like, modern, lyric poetry kind of thing. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Are you kidding me? I couldn't write like that if my life depended on it. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to... How did she know? I'm not... Oh, man. It's kind of cursive looking, so it's a little more harder to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. It took me some time. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Good man. Good man. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. Well, hey, it was good. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I tried to write something a little more mild. I mean, how much worse does it get than this? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Dark Sonic. Oh, what an idiot. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I mean, it was about the last light of the future, like, of the past dying off to the future. It's pretty obvious of what it was. I mean, I'm just saying. This guy kind of doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I've read that thoroughly and efficiently. But remember, that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Yeah? I hadn't even thought of that. I mean, I did. It's okay, Dark Sonic. Other me. You'll learn in time. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh well, that was nice. And now Monika. Oh dear. She's taken an interest into me, that's for sure. She's always given me this eye. Even from the little time I've spent, she's given me like the look. It's a very scary look with all these other girls around. Hi, Dark Sonic. I do not remember her voice, like, at all. Straight up. Don't remember the voice I gave her. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring this up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Dude, I'm all about that life. Just let other people take care of that stuff. I'm here for the ride. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Well, I guess. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dark Sonic. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? That's not what I was going for, but, I just wanted, like, lustful chocolate nibbling dreams or something like that. You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I mean, I wouldn't say good friends, I've already went over this, but, you know, we know each other, and we used to hang out, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well... we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other as well. I mean, I guess. To show it in the different ways ends up being more similar than you'd think. I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. She has somewhat of a point, I suppose. But it's hard to tell, you know? You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, you sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing kinda has a gentle feel to it. And I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion and like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. We're on the same boat here, Mountain. What's going on? Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid of it to experiment a little bit either. Yeah, stretch it out a little bit. Get a few different styles of writing and whatnot. That usually works out pretty well for poetry. I think so anyway. Like I said, I'm not a big major in the poetry department. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, maybe if I impress them, they'll like me more, and then, you know, we might be getting somewhere. I'm Mr. Dr. Professor of Poems. You better watch that. Yeah, I get references. Yeah. Anyway, want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Oh, that's because I have to sound confident. She's the president of the club, after all. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this is a long poem. What the heck? Alright. Hole in the wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction of the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? Never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with permanent copy of the image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, inside, was looking in. Now that's, again, some pretty deep levels. I mean, I don't know what this hole is. Like, someone of my standards could say this is a very, very dirty hole. I'm just saying. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Has it? I mean, I don't know. I'm not much of the literature guy. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. Alright, yeah. I mean, when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Oh, like the little... Yeah, little poetry reading club things, yeah. I guess those are more popular, like, in the early 2000s, though. Like, it's a little 17 years past those times. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, not sure how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influenced by poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, hey, what's up, man? Hopefully the stream goes much better today. It seems pretty solid so far. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. That's all good, man. Doesn't matter what time you come here. If you show up at all, I appreciate you a lot, and thanks for coming out. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, just get a big dark puddle of ink. I mean, depending on the pen you use, not really. I don't use those strong of pens. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No, don't worry, man. It's all good. It's all good. Don't need to be worrying about that. You're good, man. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I mean, I don't even know what we wrote, but I assume it's of somewhat horrible quality. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. I cross the room, Sayuri and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective right, yeah. Sharing their retrospective poems on the theory of... No, come on. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this strange language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Hopefully it's fixed now. I can't confirm that it's completely fixed, but we're past the point that we were last time, and it hasn't crashed. But I also haven't tried to save or go into the settings this time, so I'm not exactly sure if we are in a safe position, but hopefully we are. Because I'm using a different streaming. This time I'm not using XSplit, I'm using OBS. And it seems a lot more stable in terms for this game, at least. I don't really have any issues with this. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have to ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Dark Sonic did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless I, of course, come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Nah. Dark Sonic liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no! No, this is bad. I'm gonna be put into a corner. I've complimented too many ladies. It's gonna backfire on me. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh look, the club's over. It's time to leave. See everybody tomorrow. Let's get out of here, man. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh-oh. You've done it now. That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dark Sonic appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this is not good. This is a bad situation. This is bad. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Shots fired. I see. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dark Sonic started showing. Oh my goodness! I couldn't tell. Dang, we're going there. I'm just standing here like, yeah, my character's like, well, this is an odd conversation. I'm just gonna stand here and watch this go. Let's not try and interrupt them and all and try and stop the fighting. Let's just see where this goes. Good idea, man. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Uh-oh. Dark Sonic? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. You're doing that all by yourself. Okay, oh man, that would have been an amazing line. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? A meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dark Sonic. Oh, wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dark Sonic? Oh no. Well? Dot dot dot. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? You liked both their poems. I was just being a nice guy, that's all. Oh man, what a situation to be in. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course, that's going to be... Save. Look at that. No crash. Now, we gotta look at this. Now, with writing our poem, we chose a Sayuri. Well, we didn't choose her. By luck, our random choice of words picked Sayuri. Now, is she my first choice of who the waifu should be? Absolutely not. Yuri, she's alright, but honestly, I'm thinking Natsuki here is a pretty good choice, to be honest. You know how I love my tsunderes. And so, honestly, that seems like a pretty good choice to me. So, that seems like a solid choice in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with a Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. Oh no, here we go. The lines are starting to be dividing right here and now. The lines are being drawn. I've done it now. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah! It did, didn't it? Aha. Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look. What we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Suri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice got caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. Finally muttered that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Dark Sonic. Sheesh! Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Huh. Anyway, thing about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? Well, I mean, maybe she did, but, you know, let's not go into that. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. There. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's ready to each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Dark Sonic. Yeah. She scares me. To be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Fantastic. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take a chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monika. Eh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. Well, what is the most important thing about the literature club? Most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayuri. In the end, though, Monika's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. Even though that's what I'd love to be doing, I can't do that here. Yeah, but in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. I mean, we got free cupcakes. We talked to some cute girls. Getting not as much free time at home, getting to do my homework. I was Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd y'all feel about sharing poems? Well, it could have went better, that's for sure, but, I'd say it at least went somewhat decently well. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Dark Sonic, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. Good answer, man, good answer. Not even have to really answer the question. That's the way to do it, man. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, no. Again? I have to write another terrible poem? Well, I did the best I could. Maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. Your poems will turn out even better. ... This is just extra homework at this point. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Haha, all part of the plan. Cutesy stuff, gotcha. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Dark Sonic! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Siri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Siri and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. That kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Yeah. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. Yo, Dark Sonic. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Friends, friends, wonderful friends. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going so much fun. If you say so. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. I got beautiful girls surrounding me with fancy poems. I mean, at some point, she's gotta catch on, right? She can't be that, well... What would be the word to use here? No, I don't know. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? My man knows. He's going in. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. She put me in a room full of waifus. I mean, you can't blame her for that. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh dear. Alright. We now know what to do. Dense. Oh, dense. Yes, that's a... I know what you mean, dense. I mean, yeah, you could kind of say that. Okay. We got this. We want to write a very good poem here. Nightgowns. Puppies. Is milk, cute? Milk is cute, guys. Just thought I'd let you know. Do you like chocolate? Pink's cute, I suppose. Beer promises swimsuits. Lollipops. Music, nature, sugar? Yes. Okay. Pride, imagination, wonderful skies, misery, treasure, comfort, holiday, melancholy. Treasure? Don't have to have all of one. Okay. Dance. Okay. Bunnies. Perfect. No, parfait. Marriage, embrace, captive, philosophy, charm, beauty, desire, bubbles. Perfect. Kitty. I do like my cats. Ocean, bliss, whisper, romance, fester, memories, email. Email cute? Yep. Ooh. You know, socks. That's, I mean, you can't go wrong with socks, honestly. I like me some socks. Fluffy. Fluffy socks, fluffy cats. Special? Whatever. Yep, we're back with this. Not at the same spot we were last time, of course. We've progressed. We've read through all the poems. This is the second poem now. Vanilla. And what about entropy though? Lucky? Some sticky vanilla. What could go wrong? Alright. See, look, I mean, the save shows a black screen, but it still saves the correct position, so that's all good. Alright. I mean, I don't know if I fixed it, but it's working. I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm just using a different recording or a different streaming software. I don't know if that did it, but I assume it worked out pretty well. So yeah, another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I honestly, man, I couldn't tell you what the problem was. I don't know if it was just having, the YouTube open. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it was. Like, I don't know if XSplit was just so demanding, even though I was only using like 40% memory while streaming. It just couldn't handle it for some reason. I haven't had issues like that really before, but I don't really know what it was. But it seems fixed now. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Dark Sonic. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. See, it's because I didn't pick enough cute things. Or pick her in the last dialogue option. We switched the routes. We're on a new route now. I have my reasons. Oh, we gotta get close. Gotta get in real close. Why don't we take a look at your purse, say oh. Why that all of a sudden? I'm not buying you snacks. What do you think I am, made of money? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Siri initially retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and the contents spill out to the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Yeah. I'm no edgelord though. I love cute things. I love cats, vanilla cats, fluffy, vanilla cats. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you know how much I love myself some cats. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought the snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would have to lend you some. But there's one more thing. Woo! You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. Woo! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face it was in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Okay, sure it was. Yuri, tell Dark Side let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Ooh, shot down. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, suffering is fair enough retribution. Yes, it worked. Did I just... I didn't mean that. Get too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. We're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept my resolution. Retribution. That... Still, coming from you, Sayuri. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? I don't like how you put that. That's a little frightening, but I'll just go along with it, I suppose. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Just because there's free food on the table doesn't mean I'm gonna go there. But actually, I very much am gonna go there if there's free food. Please invite me. Whap! Who slapped her? Did I slap her? Or I bop her on the head? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles out on the desk. Ow! What was? Eh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. A gift from the gods. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki. So nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Hey, nice man, nice. I mean, I expect it to be good. I've only heard good things about it. I'm frightened to know what happens, that's for sure. But well, I mean, we're still in the early stages. We're still very cutesy things are happening. There's no dark things yet, so I assume that'll come with time. So good. Seriously, clasps her hand over her mouth. I burnt my tongue. You're good. Going through a lot of over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? No! You just got your own food. Stop trying to steal mine. Jeez! Bakers can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Ooh! She loves her sweet things. Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Heh. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes by Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh yeah. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayuri trots away to safety. You and I laugh as well. What a crazy situation, huh? Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. That's strange. I wonder where she could be. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Haven't any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Yeah. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. Pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even know what the stolen cherry meme is. I mean, I know some memes, but that's not ringing any bells. Probably has more desirable than us, than all of us combined. Hey, that's true. She's a popular girl with popular guys, man. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Why look at me? She's the one who said it. I didn't say anything. Don't look at me. What the heck? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, our last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Study hall isn't a period? You can't fool me. I went to high school once too, you know. And high school, there's no such thing as study hall period. It does not exist. At least not in my school. That's made up. It's not a thing. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Yeah, see? Something suspicious. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. I thought you said you were studying. Now you said you're practicing the piano. It seems a little fishy to me. You can't be changing your story over and over again. Something's going on here. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. By recently, I mean 20 seconds ago. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. No, no. That's... Monika looks at me. Don't look at me, you're the one coming up with these bizarre things that none of us have heard about you before. Seems a little suspicious. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Come on, myself, don't you find this any somewhat awkward at all? I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dark Sonic. Yeah, no, I don't trust her. As far as I can throw her, and you know, she looks at least decently average high schooler weight. I don't think I could throw her very far. At least, maybe like 120. Maybe. That'd be pretty hard throwing distance, man. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. But I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. You just missed some cookie incident. But other than that, nothing's really been going down in the club. I chose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. I've never heard of someone taking piano lessons at school. Maybe for, like, band? But even in the band, they don't play the piano. They play, like, brass and wind instruments. Piano doesn't seem very unlikely you taking during school hours. That's something you do on your own time. At least here, anyway. There was no piano class. That's for sure. There's choir, band, jazz band, guitar. No piano, though. Very strange. I mean, but this is an anime. This is the real world. I mean, I don't know, man. Seems a little bit odd to me, but who knows? Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sue somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back at her book. Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I hear Natsuki utter exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed about something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. Let's check it out. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monika. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Yeah. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Yes. All the time. Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can admit you're really into it until you figure out that where the other person stands. Did you know anyway? You said it at the first time you were in class, you idiot. You're like, I read manga? That's what you said. How do you not remember? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Oh, I suppose it is. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Hey, I was gonna look at it. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls? Series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go through a glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. Just the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dark Sonic. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, I never do. The cover's usually... Oh wait, never mind. I always do. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. He shoved the book right into my hands. Alright, you'll show it to me later. Cool, man. Yeah, also, for anyone who's watching who isn't in the Discord, you should join the Discord. It's a really cool place, not trying to shill out or anything. Alright. Also, for the people watching YouTube afterwards, link in the description to the Discord, by the way. To check that out. It's a cool place. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's continue. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Hey, that sounds pretty good to me. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Hey, I was never in the closet to begin with. You have no proof. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her. Ooh. Come here. Oh yeah, that's an invitation I'll be taking. Thank you very much. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like that. Oh yeah, get all close. Read the book at the same time. Sounds pretty good. This is a great time. Why's that? I guess it'd be easier to be close together like this. Oh yeah. Don't just say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Well, Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Oh man, now you've done it. Sorry. Didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can't say it's particularly a bad thing. My man! I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Oh, I'm liking where this is going. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I've read the beginning? Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. This seems pretty standard generic stuff so far, to be expected from this style. Typical slice of life affair. Ah man, slice of life. I love it. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writings to be entertaining enough to make it look. Wow, okay. Man, this really describes well of Sayat Queen Domo. Man. Man. Man, oh man. What a situation to be in, huh? Alright. Anyway. So, what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot? Well, obviously, there's plot. You saw the front cover, didn't you? Yeah. See? We got this. You'd think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Hey. I know you like the plot. Everyone loves the plot. I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Simply stated, clearly, needs more plot. I mean, she has some plot. I mean, nothing wrong with little smaller plots every now and then. It's perfectly normal. Like there's a really funny chapter there, obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. That just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Oh no. That's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. You're gonna underestimate her? Come on, man. We just wrote like the most cutely disgusting poem of all time. What do you think? Come on. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? That's if you give me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. Oh yeah, deep, dark backstory, like, oh, my parents were killed in a car crash. I was raised by a terrible family which I was abused in after that. I mean, that's the kind of dark backstories I expect for something like this. That through these friends in high school, and these bakings, I was able to regain happiness. Something like that. See, I can write a dark, depressing backstory easily. I know how to do this. This is just a guess. Was there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Well, why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into something because of it's in a manga. Yeah, Food Wars, but less lewd. How unfortunate. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Haha. Definitely not a coincidence. Gotcha. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all of the hobbies to pick up from the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. I'd say so. Not to mention, she's really good at it. Who am I to judge? That's right, we don't judge here. If she wants to start picking up cooking from reading a manga, well, that's all good in my book. It's a good hobby and an excellent skill to have in life. These are life lessons from Dark Sonic. Cook. It's very good. Oh. Hello. This little cutie, see? Look at her. She's adorable. Yeah, see, this was a good choice here. There's nothing wrong with this. She's adorable. I told you, man, I love my tsunderes. We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like when it's with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. And speaking of that, we just had that happen in the Discord. Alpaca. No, we know I'm talking about you, man. Good job. Listen to me. You know what I mean. You don't. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of close. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Dude, I know, man. Gotta follow the losers. The losers are the cool people, man. I'm not all about these hip and fashionable kids these days. Well, it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. What? Who cares? It's your dad. Who cares what he thinks? You like what you like. It's not like you have porn stashed in there. It's just a little manga about some girls in high school cooking and having dark backstories. I mean, come on now. I wouldn't feel bad about that at all. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monika was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. Why can't I win? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Oh. I mean, for all we know, maybe it does. I don't know. So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki points her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her, and she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Alright. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connected with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, from whom it's a rare experience, hey man, it's all the better. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Man, what a nice time. See, we're even like I said, we're doing that in the Discord now, or I'm trying to share some visual novels and games I've played that people haven't really touched or heard of, and so kind of getting that out there, sharing it, seeing how they feel about it. It's a great feeling, man. I completely understand this whole situation here. It's a good feeling all over, man. I love it. Okay, everyone. Are y'all ready to read with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. I guess we'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it over to Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Do you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monika just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever you to finish if you didn't take it home. I know, the plot time. We were having a nice, close, intimate reading session. And she goes and ruins it. Just finish that one before tomorrow so you can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, good. Good to know. I'll keep it in the cleanest and finest condition I can. By tomorrow? So wait, you expect me to write another poem probably? And read this entire manga? Are you kidding me? How much time do you think I have? I have other classes. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Dude, just watch one a night. You'll make it just in time. I suppose that's necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Dude, forget about the shows. We got a potential waifu just sitting there. It's worth it. I gotta go for it. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Dude, I don't know which either one it is, but just read it. That's a good idea. Alright then. I stand up. I turn to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. Don't bend it. Honestly, I would keep it on a desk. Don't even put it in your bag. This seems like a terrible idea. You're gonna bend it. Who should I show my poem to first? Save. Alright. Now, we spent some very touching times with Natsuki. Alright, dude, he's got like 500 more episodes of One Piece to watch. He'll never make it. It's impossible. Alright. Since we've been so close to Natsuki today, we gotta start with her, right? That only makes sense. Oh, look, she's blushing. She loves it. I've done it. Natsuki reads my poem. Aw, yeah, we've done it. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Are you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after you showed me what yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know? Don't get used to it. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, really well written. No, I mean. Ah, so that's how it is. My poem is cute. No, why are you smiling? It's not like that. I like cute things. Natsuki shoved my poem back towards me. Rereading it again, I decided it's not so great after all. Oh, there's the tsundere I love. Oh, yes. It's too cute and Doki Doki. It would only impress, girls who like those kind of things. Okay. Man, what a girl, man. Ha ha ha. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, she's a tsundere. They're so easy to see through. Well, anyway. You're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you probably liked it a lot. You probably learned something too. Don't forget about who the real pro is. Oh my, why is the poem so long? Look at that. Alright. Get ready for beautiful poetry time with the Dark Sonic. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice, and I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. You have something to say, dear? I hate spiders as well, but I really feel like this is targeted at a particular person you may personally know that likes spiders or has a pet spider, and this is pretty deliberate attack on them. Just saying. Pretty rude. I mean, yeah, spiders can die for real though, but I feel like this is a personal attack on somebody she knows, and she's just doing it through the expressiveness of poems. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. That's what I said. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Oh, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I had to explain it. Sometimes, you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Okay, now you're going too deeply meaning into this? I mean, who knows? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. I mean... I guess. But... I think it's directed at a particular... person. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? And that makes them happy. See, Natsuki's telling the truth here. If you like lollies, that's fine. If it's not hurting anybody else, it's only pleasing yourself. Um, anyway, moving on. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. See, she said it, not me. You don't. I can't. You can't point fingers at me for what I said. She just said it herself, man. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. Oh no, the game has become self-aware, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I do like writing. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So look forward to it. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Oh man, what an interesting poem she wrote. That could relate to many things. Alright then, Sayuri, I suppose. Dot 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 dot. Oh, I like this one, Dark Sonic. Has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. What day of the week? Well, this is the second poetry writing, or this is the second poetry reading. So I'm not exactly sure what day it is. You would just go Nope, that's the actual date, not the in-game dates. So I couldn't tell you what day of the week it is. I have no idea. I guess you caught me. Well, this one's more cutesy and not more your style. I especially wrote it specific way. Sometimes they know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Dark Sonic. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, it must be a good poem. I'm not sure exactly that's how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Wanna write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Yeah, if you got stuff to do, man, go do it. Like I said, I don't even know how much longer I'll be streaming for. I mean, we've been going like about a little over an hour, I think. I'll probably go for a little bit more. And of course, this will be up on YouTube after it'll be up as a video after the fact, so you can watch it at any point you want. So don't need to worry, man. If you got stuff to do, go ahead and do it. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? In between. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. Gotcha. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. It makes a nice happy rainbow. So Yuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dark Sonic. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Are you kidding me? Why are these poems so long? What do you think I am? Oh my lord. Alright, get ready for the long haul. This is gonna be a tough one. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie. Excuse me? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put that bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle, starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. Ooh, I like that. Elapsed in caps? I like that. That's pretty good. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Well, that got depressing fast. Holy crap! Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monika taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. But he's right though. This poem is like pretty creepy, and that it's like on a kind of more disturbing level than you'd expect from her. I mean, she said she also likes sad things, but that got a little. I mean, it's a little strange. From the poem she wrote yesterday, to then go to this instantly, something's a little strange about that. But you know, maybe she just has like some hidden talents or something. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Oh, I don't know about that. Gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I mean, yeah, but I mean, how long did she spend on writing on this one? Who knows? It could have been, it could have been hours. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Well, who knows how long that is? Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, yeah. Sarah always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, and no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. I mean, you're in the literature club, you're stuck in here for like a year, so at least it's going. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be able to be pessimistic. Welcome back, man. You didn't really miss much. I read a poem. That's really about all I did. Uh, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Dark Sonic. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayuri's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. Don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. Don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri! Eh? I'm sorry for being blunt. You're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I try to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. I prefer similes to metaphors. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. Very intimate exercise. Oh boy. I don't know, she's trying to lay some stuff down. She wants me to pick it up, but I don't know, man. Not really my type. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course! Well, I confer, a simile, like, no, I'm not even gonna, I'm not doing it. Yuri nods, and Timely hands me your poem. Oh my. Oh, you expect me to read all this? I can barely read this at all. Okay, here we go again. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack? Okay. I don't really think bread's a guilty snack, but come on. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well, aware of the consequences, well aware that raccoons that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, that raccoon, an urge. Alright. The moon. The moon in. Oh, I can't even read that, dude. Is that an R? Create? Increments? Increments. Okay. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. Raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. Oh no. Raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. Raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic. Pavolian? Conditioning? I slice the bread. I feed myself again. These are fancy words in a fancy writing style that I cannot read very easily. I hate cursive writing, man. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Yeah, very interesting poem. What would I say to this poem? I don't know. Don't feed the animals, man. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. I mean, you're not supposed to feed the raccoons, but being tempted for even just a friend at all, you gave in to the pressure or something? I don't know, man. I'm not a very metaphorical man. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Huh, a raccoon girl. I mean, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I mean, it'd probably be at least somewhat cute. It'd have a tail and the little ears, maybe like a little black mask over it. I mean, if that might work. I don't know if that'd be my favorite kind of girl, though. They're very scavenger-esque. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. I mean, if you're like doing drugs, I mean, you're hurting the people around you and your family, so I guess that doesn't count. Keep that in mind, people. Drugs are bad. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have a lot of that in common. Well, well, interesting. Me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Hey man, don't assume. You know what happens when you assume? Makes an ass out of you and me. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Well, hey, no problem. One more poem to read, man. This really is a literature club. You know how much reading I'm doing here? This is the second poetry readings. We're about to read the last poem. So we're not that far into the game, I don't think. We're just at the second poetry reading. Nothing too big. The first poetry reading we hung out with Sayuri. Second one we hung out with what's her name again? The pink-haired one. Oh man, I'm already forget. See, the names, man. The names elude me so easily. So I'm so bad. I'm just so bad. Hi again, Dark Sonic. How's the writing going? Oh, it's alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Oh, I don't think I need help. I think I understand the basics of how to choose the girl I want to go after. I figured it out. Don't you worry about that. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monika. Dot 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 dot. Alright. I like it. Oh, thank goodness. Woo! Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. oh, oh, jeez, Rick. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. Uh-oh. She knows. She knew I was going for there. She's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment. If you say so. She scares me, man. Like, kinda scaring me a bit. Like, we write these poems, she's not an option. So, you know, that makes you think a little bit. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Huh. Shel Silverstein. What is that name? Sounds extremely familiar. I've probably read something my own time about from him, but I absolutely remember zero things that he wrote. I honestly couldn't remember. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. I'm all about looting. I'll loot everybody someday. Don't worry. And sometimes, it's only a few lines long. It might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. That might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get through the meaning through. I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. But anyway, want to read my poem now? Oh, how long is it gonna be? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Oh! Dude, I have no idea who that guy is then. Like, is it those, like, at least decently sized books with the white covers on them when, like, one of them is, like, the edge of the world? Right? Is that guy? Or am I thinking of something completely different? This is going back to, like, elementary school, and that was a long time ago. That's what I feel. That's the only, like, poet books I remember in school, at least. I'm not sure, though. Maybe I'm just crazy. Whatever. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, blue, and green. An endless canopy. A meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent. Grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. What is this? Geometry? Get this out of here. Like playing a chalkboard. Or on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. And then this poem, a meaningless. Load me? Do you really need that big of a space for your thing there? Huh. It's even more abstract than your last one. Huh. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. It's about what you feel. It doesn't matter what it's supposed to mean. It's about what you personally feel about it. Something like that. Huh. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way... Oh, wait. I'm not even... Oops! I wasn't reading her voice. Putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip for the day. Okay? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Hey, what now? Excuse me? Are you breaking the fourth wall? Are you talking to me? I always save at the decisions, but that's, what are you trying to pull here, huh? You never know what might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this TP even about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, you're really creeping me out. You talk about loading me. And, hey, quick time events. Save. XYBYA. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do you really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Dude, I'll load you any day you want, man. Don't worry about it. I said don't worry, and the line right after is don't worry. See? The game knows. Don't worry about it, man. I gotta keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually gonna be doing for this event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing what? Hello there! Welcome to the stream, Ibzib. Don't worry about it. Welcome. Performing? Monika? Yeah! Be having a poetry performance. Absolutely not. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Oh, no. The cool part is, I'm also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayuri's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri's, who's been coloring a poster, holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Okay. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Like I said, I don't even know what day it is. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance, and it will inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what the literature club is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your being intimate with you. Excuse me? Intimate with myself? Don't need to worry about what I'm doing by myself. Finding new horizons, having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. We want to share with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know what we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes of reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree, you idiot. Why would you say that? Hey man, look at all these girls. They're all over this man. Oh, I guess technically it's my name, so they're all over me. Have you seen them? Come on. It's pretty obvious what's going on here. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out. A little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expecting its faces. Sigh. Dude, do we need more girls to join the literature club? I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Dun dun dun! Shadowy. Anyway. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through a notebook and specific poem she has in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. Title of this poem, Way They Fly. I mean, she can choose a lewd poem all she wants. It's just people are gonna look at her weird if she does it. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. This is something she's done before, or she's simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Very good job, good job, good job. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Ah! Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Oh, that's my voice. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances to each of us. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting in so much effort? She's just trying to impress me. I know that's what it is. You don't have to tell me. You don't need to impress me. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri got absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp symbols of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure. She enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Oh, amazing. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up for me to save this situation. Encore! Encore! Amazing. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were just shocked by the incredible job she'd done. See? That's basically what I said. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Say Yuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Deer begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made for as the perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. Well, she said that's her favorite style, after all. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think that much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she likes my poems. It's like I get reach more deeply into something than I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes, we applaud. Encore! Great job! I did it! Good job, Sayuri. It's not easy to go up and talk in front of, especially your own poem. I would think, reading somebody else's poem would be not too hard to do. But reciting your own poem in front of people, that's probably one of the harder things to do, since it's supposed to be somewhat personal. But, even Dark Sonic liked it. Guess that's a good sign. does that even mean? Are you saying... Came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, we've been going for over 2 hours. Man, nice. But it might be that the other... yeah, okay. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Well, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Monika with a really manly voice. Alright. Now who's next? See, no. Hey, Dragon User. How's it going? Natsuki? Huh. Don't make me go before Dark Sonic. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dark Sonic lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Well, jeez. I give you special attention and this is how you treat me? I love it. Please do it more. Natsuki. Whoa! I pushed the wrong button. Well, that was weird. It's fine. Hopefully it's no, but we're good. It's all good. Nothing's broken. What the heck? What did I do to the text box? You don't like tsunderes? How could you say this to me? You've broken my heart. What did I do to the text box? I broke it. Oh wait, there it is. I fixed it. Well, might as well get this over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Oh dear. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Well, if they didn't applaud, like they did for everybody else, that'd be really rude. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. No, you did fine, my man. It's fine. Nope, no, look, see, look. Yeah, screen's frozen. I thought so. I knew it. I did it again. Don't worry. I'm on the case. It fixed itself? Oh dear me, what have I done? Oh, dude, what have I done? I've like broken something now. I know I have. Like, have I broken something? Maybe I have. I don't know yet. Oh my goodness, what did I do to the text boxes? What the heck did I do, man? What a crazy time. Jeez. Yeah, dude, I don't know what I did to the text boxes, but I'm sure it's fine. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. I did not kill anything. Don't worry, it's fixed. I didn't break anything. Alright then. Just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? because you're presenting. She's presenting it all. Dragon user, I'd like to say that I'm in the Discord. I don't know if you knew, but I am in the official The Dark Sonic 1 Discord, just so I let you know. It's a cool place. She's presenting to us. She's showing us her goods. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. As she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if they give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Good job, good job. Very good job. She huffs back to her seat. Huh. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well... You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on a face I want for other people. But when it's just my oh, we're her friends? Even me? How lovely. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it is you like, it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already presently surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. She scares me. Yeah. No problem. See, even Dark Sonic here is having an issue. He's like, he has multiple ellipses here. So, he's like, yeah, okay. He's a bit concerned about the situation. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write some poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri or Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, we just live close to each other. What do you want from me? Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dark Sonic. You don't have to say it. Oh, whatever. Let's go already. Get out of here. Do you even need to ask a question like that? Nothing beats Nekopara. Nekopara, do you even know me? I mean, come on, man. It's pretty obvious what I like. Man, I need my Nekos, man. That's my lifeblood. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Coconut is the best Neko. She is waifu. She is my waifu. Yeah. But this game is fine enough, but if I'm gonna, sit down and enjoy like a time playing a visual novel, I'd much rather play Neko Para, because I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You kinda put me on the spot here. Oh dear. Well. As we all know, this is a very important decision. And I would walk home with Natsuki for sure. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Ooh, that sounds pretty good and appealing to me. I mean, if she asked, I would oblige. All anybody has to do is ask, and I'll probably do it. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Dun dun, dun dun, dun dun. I mean, I think it would be... I'd be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point to speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Need you? Dude, I'd never go for childhood friend. Childhood friend is always the last route I do, because it's usually my least favorite route in any game. But that has the childhood friend option. Every time, man. It's every time. Because we're childhood friends, nothing more. Come on now. Sayuri, I can't figure out how you're seeing these things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. You say so. Ah, man, don't ask me. I have my Discord notifications off, so okay, that guy. Dapper Dragon. Oh, man. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. Dude, thighs are pretty good, though. I'm not gonna... Thighs and, like, the legs? Hey, man, you got a good time if you're looking at that. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? Anything. Okay, here we go again. Alright. A whistle? Yes. We always gotta go for the socks, man. Explode. Man. I love, like I said, man, socks. Cheeks are cute, right? Yeah. Okay. Cute. Candy, of course. See, as someone who didn't have well, I had childhood friends, but not a female childhood friend, I don't know how to be put in a situation like that, so I can't easily say that. The house I grew up in, warm? Oh well. Party friends, shiny inferno fester. Okay. Pickles, Papa. That's fine. More lollipops, of course. We want pink milk or chocolate? Yeah, we always go for the chocolate. You know. Oh man, I want to do sticky skirts, man. Come on. Man, come on. Why can't I have sticky and skirts? How unfortunate. But you know, I'll just go with sticky. It could lead to more interesting situations. Sticky hair, that's I mean, it doesn't get much closer than that. I'll take that. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. Bunnies? Yes, sticky bunnies. This is fine. Nope. Sticky hair games. I know all about that. And then we boop her on the nose. After that, we need sticky everything, man. Swimsuits. Oh yeah. Fluffy. There we go. All right. Alright. Alright. I think we'll get up to the point where we get to choose to start reading the poems. And then that's where I'll end it for today, since we have been going for pretty good. I think that will be a good position where we can leave off, because we have been going for 2.5 hours. So, you know. Just saying. Man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just locked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah, piano, that's what it's called, right? Pianos. Something like that. Man, I'm telling you, man, I don't know if I can trust her. It's pretty dangerous stuff, man. I won't be leaving you, but if we can... That's what the Discord's for, man. I mean, saving... I mean, I wouldn't say that they're meaningless when I have to come back. If I'm stopping in just a few minutes, I'm saying a save is pretty important. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. That's quite the change of heart after just a day. Oh, dude. She's like Elf. She wants to know how to play the piano very lewdly in the nude. I get you, man. I understand it all now. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's the whole day of school where we're gonna play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monika, do you usually have fried squid? Squid? Pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. See, I guess, is this Japanese? Not how you say my name at all. Dude, I gotta get to literature club. There's no time to be peeking in and stupid for people playing the piano lewdly. What do you think I'm doing? Also, that joke makes no sense in translation because it's Japanese joke and I'm not Japanese. But I've been watching Sayat Kayaku and Domo, so I at least understand that it was a Japanese joke. Don't worry about it. This is an American school. We're speaking English. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehehe. Fine. Where's Sayuri? Your reactions aren't as fun or as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh no. I've hurt her feelings. And I've made her sad because I said I'd walk home if a girl asked me to. What a shock. What? Oh, there you are. Sayuri's sitting down at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Well, why wouldn't it be? Well, you're not your usually cheery, peppy self. You're looking depressingly down at a desk. You asked me some very odd questions yesterday, and we're spacing out then too. I mean, if I start putting two and two together, it seems that there is something wrong. It just feels like you're a little off. That's exactly what I said, but a much longer-winded sentence. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See? There shows you a big smile. Let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Yeah, but you see, you made you happy on the first night. I even was touching your chest area trying to close your jacket. We should be good friends after that. You say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayuri before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed and everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dark Sonic, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Well, maybe I'm reading into this a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Well, if it's just getting good, I gotta tease you a bit. I can't let it all out at once, you know. A little bit of teasing here and there. Come on, you know me. I love to tease. I love to get teased. So it's only fair. Oh, think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Do you see her not jumping around cheering? She's depressed at a desk. Monika peers across the room at Sayuri, who is idly dragging her rubber eraser down at her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised that no one asking you, Dark Sonic. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. When would that stream be? Later this week, perhaps? I don't see why not. Sounds like a good idea to me. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. See, whenever someone says they want to be left alone, absolutely do not leave them alone. They are in an extremely vulnerable and emotional state a lot of the time, especially looking at Sayuri. There's sudden change of character and emotion. They're obviously in a very vulnerable position, and that they're not clearly thinking or in the right mindset for anything. So, yes. I guess I'm just pretty an expert on, I'm okay, maybe not an expert on human emotions since I have no, near any emotions myself. But I can pick up what people are feeling pretty easily. You sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dark Sonic. Me? What did I do? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? She invited you to the club? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but she always loved to talk about you before she brought you here. So here it talks about you more than anything else, you know. Been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Yes. What can I say, man? I love tsunderes. But it's worth it. What? No way. Sayuri's it's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it had always been. You're so funny, Dark Sonic. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Dun dun dun. Food for thought. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. I didn't kill anybody. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. She's over there depressed in the corner doing nothing but looking down at the desk. I should do something as a friend. But let's just let me not do anything. Even though she said to leave her alone, let's just never leave people alone. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Hey, you! I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Oh, you're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't much time, so... sorry. I didn't even make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried or anything, Baka. It was just... Natsuki glances down at her sides, holding the volume of the manga in her hand. That's right! Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Yeah, you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me. Leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. He practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I'm sure it's fine. I've just been thinking about Sayuri, that's all. Sayuri? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seemed pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Whew. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah? I didn't see anything. I wasn't even looking at chat, so you're lucky I didn't see anything you just posted, so you're lucky, buddy. You're lucky I didn't see anything. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needs you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it from the start. Natsuki feels the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything, we're just friends. We've just been friends for a long time. It's sort of to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. I felt the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably checking for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Keeping good care of your own items is very important. I wouldn't want to lend something out and have it come back all stained or creased up or wrinkled or torn asunder. It's 6 a.m. Bless your soul, man. Bless your soul. It's only 1:09 p.m. for me, and I'm having a great time. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you can tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found... Monika? Natsuki's voice resonates from outside the closet. From inside the closet. What? I peer inside. All Natsuki's books are lined on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. Teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. Just had to organize it a bit. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving all of these all back down. Plenty of room on those shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at all lined up. Dang, dude, the social life is the darkest timeline. Why'd you waste time on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a classical stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. Think I'm too short or something? I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. I mean... I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Oh, I wonder. Oh no, it's too high. I'm falling. Don't worry, Natsuki. I'll catch you. And she lands in my hands. I can already see it coming. Right here, man. Is it not predictable enough to see it happening? Let's find out. Natsuki hops up onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ah! Careful! I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top of the shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her finger to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Uh-oh. Look what happens. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Abby almost fell. Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have desks attached to them, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Uh-oh, no. Computer chair? Absolutely not. That's on wheels. Do not, I repeat, do not ever stand on a chair with wheels to try and reach something on a higher level than you are. And that is the absolute worst thing you could do. I'm just saying. Do not do that. That is the worst thing you could do. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. What did I just say? I just said not to do that. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly bounces on her feet. Oh! Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway to simply watch. Oh, hello there. That is a nice angle we have here. She is adorable. Look at her. Trying to be so mature. Look how tall she is. I don't need any help. What a girl, man. She's so silly, man. I mean, can you blame her? That's some nice CG, man. Simple, but very nice. Ah, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends it down to put it on the shelf below. What? Chair swivels. I just said don't stand on chairs with wheels. What did you expect was gonna happen? Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? You at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing. Wasn't told me not to help. You just said I don't need your help. And when you're saying like you could at least do something. Oh man, what a girl, man. Absolutely love him. Hey man, I told you, chairs on wheels are bad ideas, don't do it. Yeah, I got you. Let me hold it down, while my eye level is almost near your butt now, so I'm getting a pretty good view of that. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. Ooh! I can almost see up her skirt. Let me just bend down a little bit, I might be able to get a peek view. I force myself to turn away. I can't look. I'm indecent eyes. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Hup. Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Dark Sonic. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But if I turn around, I might see something. But then I'll have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance as she moves. Natsuki, the box! Oh, what are you looking at? Oh no, I wasn't looking at anything, I swear. I was being mature, I wasn't looking anywhere. No, I didn't, it wasn't me. You're trying to look at my... So your legs shake. No, I swear. I didn't do it. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. What? I said I was gonna try and help you, but you wouldn't let me get the box. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Uh-oh. I must save her from falling. Natsuki! Kya! The scene turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under... See, I told you. I got you. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. No, the prized book collection. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. Hey, at least you got a soft landing. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Ow! That actually sounds painful. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms. as her face lands straight on my chest. Hey, it could have been the other way around. At least I didn't land in her chest. Hey, could have been worse. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. I sounded like Danny DeVito? Um, Baby. I do a lot of strange voices, man. I don't know what it is. I don't try to sound like other people, but I do a lot of strange voices sometimes. It's one of the few things I can do. I can't do female voices, I'm sure, as you could tell. But male voices, I can do a pretty good job at doing impersonations and accents and what the like. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Ugh. I'm the trash man. Something like that. Ugh. She presses her arm straight onto me and props herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Ugh. Gross, gross. Gah. Her fist pounds into my chest. Are you kidding me? Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. Oh, what were you thinking? You sicko? Everything okay over here? Over there? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Dun dun dun! Foreshadowing. Probably. Is that the first time this has been brought up? So, when it happens more than once, you know something's up. Jeez. Sorry. Uh-huh. Well, Canadians also say, eh? Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. I am not, so I hope you're happy. I didn't. Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain the whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything. I swear, it wasn't me. She said she was 18. I mean, what? I know. Don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook for now. Oh no! My... Eh? I look down. That's Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she is desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws. No! I can fix that, no problem. We just need some intense pressure to straighten that out. She doesn't continue to yell, she just lowers her head. Oh no, she's sad. Oh no. There. We'll make it all better. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see the tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? Partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just... every day. It's so hard. I just want to... go to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her. I can only do what I know how to do. See, this is a serious situation. This is no time for jokes. That's why it's very serious reading. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. Least I can do. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah! I picked up Volume 2 of Parfait Girls. Well, let's set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Of course. It's what I do. Eh? Sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. You don't have to quote "It's so hard," please. I made sure to slip them in the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box up to the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright! That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Haha. It's nothing. Natsuki's holding that volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Thinking about cheering me up? If you insist. I'm serious. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Man, when I said I was waiting for us to just do the poetry readings again, I didn't think it would be this long. But I'm having a good time, though. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp at making a note of a lot of the subtle repeated jokes and the background elements. You see that one character in the background? That guy's a big weirdo. You know, they always gotta have those background jokes, man, all the time. I've seen it in a few animes that I've watched. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Doki has good taste after all. What do you expect? She has pink hair. I think she knows what she's doing. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I was starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Alright, everybody, I think that's what we're gonna be calling it for today. We'll do a little bit of save. Empty slot. Ah, perfect. Main menu. Yes. Well, there we go. Wonderful. I'd say that was a pretty well done. That went pretty well, in my opinion. We broke a girl's heart. We went on for 3 hours. It all went pretty well, in my opinion. Good job, guys. I mean, is it really meaningless if I had to come back to it at some point? I mean, come on now. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. No crashes this time, which was fantastic. That's always very much appreciated. And so, yeah, no problem, guys. Definitely later this week, definitely expect another stream. I definitely plan on doing that. So we can get into the real meat of this game from what I understand. Alright, with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again next time.